Kia ora koutou, tai tamariki, and welcome to this lesson on probability basics for External Achievement Standard 2.12, which is probability methods. We'll start off by saying the probability of an event, or the likelihood that something happens. We're going to think of that as being a fraction. That is the number of favorable outcomes divided by the total number of outcomes, which is that's why we can say that when you toss a coin, the probability of getting heads is 1 over 2. There's only one of those sides that's heads out of 2 total possibilities when you toss a coin. Additionally, if we have a fair 6-sided die, and we want to talk about the probability of rolling a 5, well, there's only one side that has a 5, and there are 6 total sides. That's why we would say the probability of rolling a 5 is 1 out of 6. Now let's build on that a little bit. What about rolling a fair die? What's the probability of rolling a 2 or a 3? Well, the probability of a 2 is 1 over 6, and the probability of a 3 is 1 over 6. So whenever you have the word or in your probability, you're going to add those probabilities together. So the probability of a 2 or a 3 would be 1/6 plus 1/6, which gives us 2/6. And whenever you can, you should simplify your fractions when possible. So 1/3 is the probability of a 2 or a 3. And the other types of probabilities are going to involve, this is the general form, the probability of A or B, A and B both being some event. The probability of A or B is going to be equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B. And the last possibility in our probabilities involve the word and. What would be the probability of a 2 on one roll of a die and then a 3 on the next? So when the word and is part of your probability, you will multiply the 2. Okay, so to sum that up, or means you'll add the probabilities, and means you will multiply the probabilities. And 2/3, or a probability of 2 is again 1/6. The probability of a 3 is also 1/6. So the probability of rolling a 2 and then a 3 would be 1 over 36. And putting that into the general form, the probability of A and B is the probability of event A times the probability of event B. So there's a little introduction into probability methods.